take a second to imagine this. You were just given the news that your mother or a close family member has died. How would you react? How would you be able to respond to that information if you could at all? Are you sad, angry, confused, maybe a mix of all three? Well, imagine how someone who has always had an extremely close connection to his mother would respond to this information when being told to imagine this. Eddie Hazel, lead guitarist and contributing creative mind to the highly influential funk act Funkadelic at the impressive young age of 17, was asked to improvise a piece with the hypothetical emotion of losing his own mother. And with that, art was born.
So as you sat there and got hypnotized into this, Eddie just had to just sing to himself on guitar.
Individual notes are dragged out, bends are more passionate and lengthy, and the entire atmosphere is a lot more melancholic in this section. The slowest tempo of the song occurs here to symbolize the first feelings of despair and grief in the moments being told that his mother had just passed away. Few thoughts or notes are able to be produced in this moment, but these thoughts that are produced are extremely heartfelt and real. At this point, the hypothetical denial fades away as the reality of the situation unfolds. He is completely overtaken by despair at the realization that this person who meant so much to him is truly gone forever. The entire pitch of the guitar changes with the use of a sudden pressing of a wah pedal as it becomes a lot higher pitched than the other section, and the distortion symbolizing the agony of his cries in this stage. The bass line begins to overpower the weeping sounds of Eddie Hazel's guitar in this section, becoming a new driving factor of the song. The soft arpeggiating notes creates a sense of acceptance as the agonizing cries are drowned out and forced into the backgrounds. In the hypothetical prompt of playing like he'd received the news of his mother's passing, this final stage of the first half of the song shows the full circle he's gone through from denial to suffering to a numbing feeling of acceptance at the reality of his situation. On to the second half of the song, there might have been one small little detail I forgot to mention at the start of the video about the prompt. Eddie Hazel was told by frontman and singer George Clinton to play as if his mother had just died, but he also told him to switch it up and play as if he learned his mother died and then later on found out that she was still alive. For the remaining 5 minutes and second half of the magical Maggot Brain, the song has a complete emotional switch up, both atmospherically and in playstyle from Hazel. The song becomes entirely more upbeat in its tone as the fuzzy distortion of the beginning is minimized, instead for a more traditional bluesy playing like the fingerstyle from 646 to 705, as you can hear here. In the guitar and bass trade-offs, like at 622, going from the guitar line to the bass line playing the same partial scale, all of this serves as a representation for the relief the narrator feels upon learning his mother isn't actually dead. Maggot Brain finally concludes with one goodbye from singer George Clinton. Go on, Maggot Brain. The term Maggot Brain used multiple times in the song title, and even the album title is at first glance a comedic one with nonsensical meaning. However, as George Clinton later described, Maggot Brain is a state of mind transcending the body and enjoying the expensive freedoms of the funk. Throughout each note and emotion felt through Eddie Hazel's metaphorical playing of Maggot Brain, the expensive freedom of funk is achieved in its fullest potential as his masterful guitar playing transcends the body and mind of listeners everywhere through its emotional psychedelia. Maggot Brain depicts the roller coaster of emotions that come from grief through no more than a guitar to depict these deep, complex human emotions. Eddie Hazel, George Clinton, and the rest of the contributing Funkadelic crafted one of the greatest works of art to ever be thanks to an extraordinary amount of passion and love for the world of funk. Thank you all for listening, and Funkadelic forever. Goodbye.